Clinton here, Oval Window Racing, and we are at Milan Dragway. I think they call it Durana or something now. It was recently switched hands, but we were here for 6 Michigan miles, and we just unloaded. I have a co-pilot over here, Mike. He's going to be riding with me all week long, and my brother-in-law, Jim. He'll be riding with my brother. He's going to be out here in his Envoy sometime. He did the VIP register, but yeah, we got to go get it and up in line now to register. So yeah, see if we can make it that far this time. Oh, the bro made it to tech. Tell us about your car.
It is a 2006 Envoy with an LS6 cammed Credgen exhaust system, just a little north of 500 horsepower.
Nice. And have you ever gone down the racetrack?
No, I'm strictly a virgin. First time for everything.
You'll have fun. You'll be addicted. You'll be doing it all over again.
I'll get done and I'll have an erection like I'm a teenager again.
Now I'm gonna have to.
It's a YouTube.
It's a YouTube. I'm gonna have to say not for young kids in there.
I left out my favorite delicious word.
Thanks for doing that.
And I didn't give my number one to everybody.
Yeah, I noticed that.
My mom would be proud.
Okay, got the big hat on. We are now teched in, sitting here. I've already changed the tires over. Today is day 0, and I won't be making any passes till tomorrow, day 1. But since the car's gonna stay here overnight, I figured I'd get the tires on. Now, my brother's never been down a racetrack, so he's actually gonna do a little test driving, and we're gonna see what this thing over here will actually run. And we're gonna get his banner on here right now. I gotta modify mine because they made the banners big this year, and there's not much windshield on these little cars. All right, we're gonna watch my brother make a pass here. He's, like I said, he's never been down a track, but this is Milan. I think they call it Durana now or something like that. Here's the big billboard. Look at the big billboard. They actually bought the track here not too long ago, and they put a lot of money into it. I haven't been here in 5 or 6 years, but it is looking nice. They've got, asphalt and concrete, and I think this building over here is new since I've been here. I haven't practiced or run here in 5 or 6 years, but it's a nice looking track. But yeah, we'll see if we can get my brother on film here, and cross his fingers and I hope he does well.
Second burnout. TJ, 555 at 1. Like I said, if that thing gets hooked up right, you should see that thing in the upper 7. That'll get truly for hot rod.
What are you waiting for?
Kind of helps to have a wheelchair.
No, you don't need a wheelchair.
So what's good and what's bad?
You got a 9.7, that's not bad.
Okay, that's why I was.
What's your reaction time?
Actually, mine was faster than his.
That's good.
I didn't get on the throttle quick enough.
I know.
I did a 0.58 reaction time.
0.58?
Yes. His was 0.6.
Yeah, his
That's
was
probably not bad for a pro tree. I don't know what's good on a pro tree. So I always
I just do what
use
you
the
said.
Sportsman.
It went yellow. I released brake,
You
and
forgot
then
throttle.
I got into throttle.
Do you say you're able to use your hand controller and get throttle and brake at the same time or not?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to throttle up.
I can't.
You can't?
It'll push through.
Oh.
That's the problem I have. That's why I don't brake to it.
Oh.
Because it just pushes. It's the gear ratio, and this is a 577. So it's geared really low, which is why I do really good in first and second, and then fall flat. But I wasn't full throttle.
How's the belly?
I don't know. I can't think of anything right now.
You gonna do it again, or?
Are they letting us up again?
Yeah, you can get it back up there. I think you're going till 5 or 6. They said.
Well, because they said it made it sound like they wanted to go through the line first before they call. But because I didn't hear them call, and they were. I guess I could go up and see. But no, that was fun. It did a better burnout than I thought it would, and I actually got out of it because it was kicking 2 sideways.
That sounds good when you start getting the RPMs going.
Yeah, I just got to give it more throttle.
Yep. Good job.
Yeah.
Good morning, Michigan. We are on day 1 of Michigan Miles, Sick Michigan Miles, and yep, found some friends. You guys probably remember, if you've been following, we got Prescott Phillips, 6-time runner, 6-time completer, fastest car in a bunch here, natural aspirated at that, the Chuck Fryer of Fryer Racing, and of course, me and my brother. So yeah, wish me luck. Hope the transmission stays together, or at least stays in first gear, and I get a trip down the track. All right, getting ready to run pass number 1. Hopefully get lined up here with Chuck. I'm horrible at this. I forgot to check the tire pressure. Probably talking and you guys can't hear me. I did check the gas and the oil. Chuck's got to put his belt on. I hope my belt's still on. I don't see a generator light. I think we're good. Woohoo!
However, there are people that also understand that if you came in a slow time clip on day number 1, trying to get that average back down is difficult, or can be difficult. Some people will say, you know what, back around.
Well, Chuck's having a little trouble hitting second gear. I don't know if he's got a shifter issue problem or if he's just a little nervous. That's the second time down the track. I'm sure he's probably going to go for another run. Because I know personally that his car runs way better than that.
Little Prescott here is making a couple last-minute adjustments, and he's going to run down the track because it is time for D class. Him and my brother are running into D class, and yep, my brother will be right up behind him, and wish those guys luck and have a good pass down the track.
Packed up, getting ready to head out. Brother's all packed up, and Prescott's working on it. Unfortunately, we got a guy missing here. Chuck wound up actually having pressure plate issues, is what he kind of figured out. And it's kind of hard to go when you don't have a clutch. So, kind of bummed that happened. But yeah, well, we're going to continue moving on and try to hit a gas stop and then move on to the next, or the first checkpoint. Roadside action here. Prescott's Beetle just died, and we're literally a quarter mile from the checkpoint. I mean, we could almost roll you down the hill, Prescott.
Is it down yet?
It is downhill.
I rolled, and you pulled over, and then you stopped pulling. No.
First checkpoint. We're at Ray's Barbecue. Kind of an interesting joint here. A whole bunch of stuff going on back here. And it's just this big old mobile home. And I tell you what, the barbecue smells wonderful. Trying to find my brother. Said something about being at a haunted house, and we got burnouts going on. Everybody's all lined up. Sound of horsepower, yes. checkpoint number 2. In the background there, Melling's Performance. Putting on a good event. Actually, I think they said that they were kind of like sponsoring the event here, or one of the sponsors here of the event. Someone's got a burnout going. Always got to get a good burnout going. But they can see the smoke. That was a good burnout. Yeah, but unfortunately, Prescott, he's didn't make it past the first checkpoint. He did say he's going to try to get the car going again and meet up with us later and still do the route. So right now, I'm the sole survivor. I got to keep this thing going. I hope Simon's up to it. All right, finally, checkpoint number 3. We had a little mishap. Simon didn't like the stop and go traffic. We hit some construction in Lansing. And yeah, of course, we're going through it during work time, 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish. And I don't know, he got hot and shut right off. So we had to pull over the side of the road, let him cool down. Thankfully, he fired back up. But we are now at, what's this place called?
Big Top Ice Cream Shop.
Okay.
In Ithaca.
Big Top Ice Cream Shop in Ithaca, what he said. So we're freed up now. We're going to try to get to the hotel tonight, get a cold shower, some air conditioning, and maybe some sleep. It literally was 90-some degrees today. You know, I got to give it to the car. He's run pretty good so far in this hot weather. So yeah, I'll get back at you later. Morning, everybody. Day 2. We're waking up here, hotel. Got a parking lot full of race cars. Gotta love it. It's like it rained last night. Kind of checked the weather report today, and I think we're going to be clear for at least for the Stanton area. We may get another little sprinkle here, but I don't think that's supposed to be until noon or so. But it looked like the track was going to be all clear, so hopefully they can get it dried out and we can make a pass and hit down the road. Okay, we made it to Stanton, or Mid-Michigan Motorplex, and we're set back about a half hour due to the wetness of the track, and they're hoping to get us all run. I think there was 154 cars, and we lost a few yesterday. Unfortunately, it was 2 Volkswagen bugs. But yeah, Simon seems to be doing well. My brother is enjoying his time out here. Like I said, this is his first time doing anything on racetrack, and he's setting personal best after personal best, so let's hope he can keep it up. Well, we got rained out leaving the track. We're heading to our first checkpoint, but yeah. Driving right through some pure Michigan weather. Brothers behind us. We got a couple other sick weakers in front of us that, I don't know, we don't know who they are, but we're following them, hoping they know where they're going. Catch you at the next stop. Wants to go a little fast. What was that thing on our roof? Checkpoint number 1, day 2, and it's C's ice cream joint here across the street, and it's just packed full. We were rained out today, so pretty much everybody left at the same time. That's why everything's packed full. I've got to point out, is this town that my brother-in-law and my sister just live in. Brother-in-law's riding with my brother, and sister decided to come and visit with Luna. Hi, sis. Day 2, checkpoint number 2. This is pretty cool. This is Silver Lake, Michigan. The big sand dunes are that way, but we actually are probably going to eat, but our checkpoint is this chicken shack over here, blue building. But I just over here looking, they got some shops and stuff, but check out this pond back here.
In 24-hour time,
This is cool. I actually seen some people on a zip line heading that way. Looks like there's putt-putt golf and everything. There's a ton to do here. Tons of things to do here. Like, you know, what I remember as a kid was the Mac Dune rides. They actually got trucks set up that you can haul a bunch of people up and down the dunes, but it's fun. But yeah, check this place out. It's beautiful. Yeah, looks like they smoke all their stuff right out here. We're going to the Chicken Shack in the entrance.
They've got a full menu here at the Chicken Shack. And, well, a good sense of humor. And I tell you what, they advertised the best ever wings, and they were not bad at all.
Literally standing at the bottom of Silver Lake sand dunes. Those people are headed to the public beach. But I think this guy here keeps losing his property because the sand dunes keep moving in. There's Simon Byrne like a kid. This is not a checkpoint, but we're in Silver Lake, Michigan. We got to investigate a little bit. We had to go see the lighthouse. My mother loves lighthouses, so I sent her a picture of me and my brother by the lighthouse. And this is Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is a huge freshwater lake for some of you that don't know. Basically the saltless ocean. On the other side, Wisconsin.
This lighthouse also had meaning for my co-pilot Mike. He spent a lot of time up here at Silver Lake when he was a kid with his parents, and this was his mom's favorite spot to visit. And he actually took this picture here up on the hill of the lighthouse. It turned out great.
top third. Day 2, checkpoint 3. This is Styx. This used to be an old bowling alley back in the day, and they've actually come through and redid it, and it's cool. I mean, check out the old speedboat hanging from the ceiling there. We got another big old wooden boat hanging out here, but yeah, this is a really nice facility. Bar and all. And we're gonna go check out the bowling alley. I guess through these doors over here, there's a bowling alley. Still. And here we are. It even smells like a bowling alley. Wow. Pretty cool. And we have fully stocked bar over here too. Oh, shuffleboard games. Used to play those when I was younger. And another old boat. All right, starting of day 3. We're in Manistee, headed to Kavla. I think that's how it's pronounced. I always murder it. Kavla, which is northern Michigan Dragway. And yeah, again, the hotel. We've got a few other sick Michigan Mile guys with us. Love the little Maverick over there. That's pretty cool. And the Ford pickup truck. I think that's actually pretty quick. But yeah, we're here. Simon's still here. I haven't fired him up yet and see how he's doing, but and the brothers, his vehicle as far as I know is running well, and I don't know what's that. So yeah, track's about 30 minutes away, and then after we're done with the track, we head to St. Ignace, and we're gonna cross the almighty Mackinac Bridge. Here's kind of a new thing that Six started doing, is actually letting motorcycles in the group here. We've got, what, 3 guys? 4. There's 4 motorcycles joining us in this sick adventure this year. Today, day 3 now begins. Time to do tire change. Caliva or Caliver? What was the other one? Caliva. Locals, I guess, pronounce it Caliva. There goes that white pickup. Love it.
Also, there has been informed that the race fuel station, if you need to get 110 race fuel for methanol, the race fuel station under the head of staging is open now.
Day number 3, well, the track part is complete. Now we head to St. Ignace. I think we got 4 checkpoints ahead. Car performed, driver didn't. Kind of bogged on the line. I guess I did a wheelie. Felt like the front end came up pretty good, but then I missed third gear. Ground a little bit, and I think I ran at 8 flat, which I guess can't complain about that. Run a track I don't know, and prep is all over the place. But yeah, 8-0. Time to hand this in and hit the road. Checkpoint number 1. Woodland Suites. It's kind of a neatly decorated place. Little buddy raccoon here. Nice carved murals. A good selection of ice cream. We should go take a look. Mocha mudslide. That does sound good. A little selection of ice cream. And I think I might get pizza. I see they got pizza over here. I'm hungry. All right, here's a shot of the outside of this first checkpoint here, and we've got some pretty cool little statues here. Everybody knows who this is. Nice bear, ice cream cone, trash can, and Rue again. And I got some nice bear carvings out here. There they are.
Second checkpoint was this Larry's Food and Drinks. Then we went to the Whippity Dip and wound up at the Mackinac Grill when it was all done with. But before we were in the Mackinac Grill, we had to cross over the Mackinac Bridge, which was very exciting.
There she is! Like Mackinac! Not as afraid of heights, are you, Mike?
You're the one afraid of it.
I am.
I want to go up the drinks.
I don't want to go to the rings.
You're a chicken. You're delicious.
we are at the Airbnb. I'd say this place is beautiful. Yep. The Denali made it just fine. Simon had a little hiccup, but we're here. We're over halfway done with this tour. Crossed the Mackinac Bridge, something I thought I would never do in this car. Well, heck, I didn't think I would drive this car over 500 miles in a couple of days, but I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. We did have a shutdown. We did the last checkpoint there at the Whoopity Dip ice cream place. Everybody was doing burnouts out front, so yeah, I had to. I did a heck of a burnout first through second gear, and I don't think anybody or nobody in our group got it on camera, but I get about 3 miles down the road, and Simon like, I want to take a break. So we were stuck on the side of the road for a few minutes until we figured out. I don't know. I don't know if the sensor just had to cool down. There was some oil on it. My brother-in-law Jim wiped some oil off of it, and he fired back up. And yeah, we made the hour drive here from that point. But yeah, we got to get unloaded and check the Airbnb out. And I guess I better go get a spot before somebody else does. Well, good morning. I'm losing count. I think today's day 4. It's just a drive day, and yeah, I actually had a really comfortable stay here at this Airbnb. We were in we're in St. Ignace, Michigan, and just across the bridge. And yeah, this place is like just right down the road is St. Ignace, where all the attractions and restaurants and stuff are. Did a valve lash adjustment. It looked really good. Had one a little loose and one a little tight, but everything else was dead on. I had to make 2 adjustments. Pretty happy with that, but what I'm not happy with is he's a little low on oil. I've been keeping track of the oil, and I was watching it go down a little bit. But yeah, this morning it was, I know it was cooler today, so maybe just shrank a little. This oil shrink. I think oil shrinks and rides. But yeah, I had to probably put a quart, maybe a quart and a half in, and I only brought 3 quarts with me. So hopefully that'll be enough. Driven racing oil, the great stuff I run in this. They actually packed a little light this trip. I mean, they are the sponsors of the event, so I figured they would have had their big trailer here. But yeah, when I talked to them the other day, they were pretty much out of oil. So if I see them tomorrow, I'll probably have to buy whatever they have. I gotta double check with my brother. He's running their LS oil in this thing here, and I don't know if it's the best thing to run, Simon, but it's better than nothing if worse comes to worse. But yeah, next stop is back over the bridge, and we're gonna be going down the east side of Michigan, hitting like Sheboygan, Allegan, I think it was, and then we're gonna eventually wind up in Bay City. Again. Something's rattling. This is Sick Michigan Miles, Pure Michigan is the slogan. So one of the things you got to do when you're on your drive is stop around and take in Pure Michigan. This is Lake Huron. Isn't it beautiful? Another freshwater ocean. Yeah, beautiful.
First checkpoint was actually, I think, an alternate checkpoint. I think last minute decision due to construction. They decided to change it to Thunder Bay Marina. But while we were here, we actually got to meet Morgan Evans. She's from Torque in Tungsten, I believe it was. They had this neat looking Dodge pickup truck with one of the new Hurricane 6-cylinders in it. Then we wind up at Elias Big Boy for checkpoint number 2. And then we moved on to checkpoint number 3.
Oh, I can't believe we didn't hit that. Checkpoint 3, day number 4. We're at the Sporty's Wing Shack here, and tell you what, it smells good out here. I think they do some of their own smoking. Looks like they got a smokehouse over there, but yeah, the inside's kind of neat too. Of course, we're here and we're hungry, so we actually sat down. We're ordering stuff. Nice little hometown bar grill. Just look at all the taps they got up there. It's pretty cool. More and more and more guitar. And more. That's quite the collection. But yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to sit down and eat.
Our final checkpoint of the day was a USS Edison. I believe we were in Bay Cities, where this ship is ported now. She was built in 1958, and her home port of the time was Long Beach, California. She served during the Vietnam War and at once was shelled by the Northern Vietnamese Land Force and apparently received some friendly fire by the U.S. Air Force at one time. This was kind of fitting for my co-pilot Mike, who actually served in the Navy.
Okay, made it to Ubly. Honestly, I'm very, very surprised I've made it this far, but still got a full house of cars here. Love the El Camino. But yeah, I think my co-pilot said we've tracked in over 800 miles on the Sick Michigan Miles app. So we've probably got a few more chasing hotels. So we're hoping for a course of one and done today. You know, technically any time is gonna be good for me. And I think we got 3 checkpoints after we're done here. We're gonna wind up in Auburn Hills when it's all over with. This is where we're pitted. Got the brother's car and my car. And Ubly's small little track, starting line's over there. I'm gonna have to take a look around at one bathroom over here. I hope they got more. Day number 5, competition number 4. First pass, we're at Ubly. Hopefully on the pass. All right, pass day 5, pass number 1. It's only pass 8-0. I let up. I'm an idiot, and I'm gonna just put the tires back on. We're gonna go back to Milan and hope to complete this whole mission. We've had over 900 street miles so far, and gotta hand it to my buddy here, Simon. He's holding in there. So yeah, wish me luck on continuing to drive. You ready?
Absolutely.
What line they pulling from? That one?
And then second, and then this one.
All right, having a good time?
Absolutely.
How hot are you?
I'm very hot. Oh, you mean, I was talking, look, are you talking about the car?
No, talking about you. Are you sweating in there?
No, I'm here.
All right.
This is AC for Arizona.
All right, well, remember where the finish line is. Don't be like me.
No,
Number 1 rule, don't be like Clint.
full throttle all the way until they tell me to shut it down.
All right.
Station Tonka also at GMC, 89 right-hand side and 85 left-hand side is all GMC. And the right-hand side, 777, Las Vegas, right at 777 at 80 miles an hour, 830. That'll bring up the Chevy Silverado.
Our first checkpoint of the day, day 5 here, after we leave Ubly, is the Blue Water Bridge. This is a bridge that connects Michigan to Canada, so yeah, if you look on the other side of the river there, you can wave at Canada. They're almost close enough to yell at.
We made it. Checkpoint 2, day 5. Staw's Auto Museum, I believe is what it's called. We're gonna go in and look at some cars. Probably take a rest break. So Jim, how you enjoying this?
I'm having a great time.
You having a great time?
Yep.
You ever done anything like this before?
I have not.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go check out some cars.
This first room was full of all these auto playing instruments. I don't know if they were like organs or what they were, but I've never seen so many different styles. Kind of neat.
Seen this many a times in magazines, but never seen it in person.
got floors in it and a brake pedal. How are you supposed to stop?
be. Look at that. Tucker put an engine in the back. Didn't know that. Check out the size of that 6-volt battery. So were all the Tucker cars rear engine? I didn't know that. Very interesting. Look at that, another car with a rear engine. And that looks like a Ford flathead. All right, guys, we made it. This is checkpoint 3 on day 5. Parking lot's full. Simon and the envoys parked over there. But this is Sick the Pizza. And here's a picture, and I'm probably getting at some guy's photo. But Sick the Pizza. This is checkpoint 3. Let's go in and see what it looks like. Actually had some. It's actually really good pizza. Now we're entering from the back. See what all the restrooms are. There they are. We were just put all the stuff. The hot dog truck. Gotta have the hot dog truck. Nicely decorated down the hallway here. Oh, it's got a picture of Mullet. Rocky Mountain Race Week. Oh, one of my favorite Camaros. Here's up front. And there we are at Sick the Pizza. I got enough, no, 2 minutes, I don't have enough fingers. It's day 6. We're at checkpoint 1, our only checkpoint today. We're actually above Woodward Avenue where the Dream Cruise is going on. So we're gonna sit here in a parking lot that was put on or provided by Sick the Mag for us. There's a few other competitors here today, and then I think we're gonna walk down and check out what's going on Woodward Avenue and see some cool hot rods and some other things. Unfortunately, one of the cars that we pretty much were following, seemed like everywhere we went, we'd run into this beautiful blue old, I don't know if it was old Chevy or old Ford. Looks like they accidentally rear-ended somebody coming into this parking lot over here. Mike's going down to get some bad footage of some bad wreck. And yeah, it's a beautiful car, and God, I hate to see it in that condition. I feel bad for him. Stop at the old Harbor Freight. I've had an issue, and I've should have known this before and done something about it before, but I've got pressed in wheel studs or for the wheels, and one of them loosened up on me, and I was unable to, thankfully it loosened up after I raced yesterday. But yeah, we're over here in the parking lot, and I got Simon kind of tore apart. Thankfully, we were able to put a little pressure on the rim and then get the lug nut off. I'm gonna try to glue it back on, or the stud. But yeah, it is hot, and I'm in the middle of a parking lot, and it's time to get to work.
What day is it?
Day 7. We've just did a big 1,200-mile circle, and we actually made it. Well, we're not in the parking lot yet. My left turn blinker's still on.
Bet a lot of people are watching this going,
Yeah,
the bug made it.
The turn blinker off now. All right, folks. Last step is to go down the racetrack at least one time without red lighting, or going faster than a 6 something, which that ain't gonna happen. But Simon, I'm proud of you. What do you think, Mike? Are you ready to sit in a normal car?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we'll be in air conditioning and normal comfortable seats when we're all done. I will have to admit, I'm gonna lift the lid here and just let some heat out, but this car actually was pretty comfortable to ride in. I mean, we're both 2 big guys, we're not little. And we made the trip without fighting.
Elbow room was tight.
Yep, and we both got a suntan on opposite arms. I might have to address something. Look how hot my tailpipe got. It melted all the paint off of it, and my trim around here is gone and melted. I think I'm gonna probably have to wrap that with some header wrap too. It might even, yeah, I don't think it changed shapes, but yeah, it's gotten hot a couple of times. Whew. But yeah, I gotta make a pass. I'm gonna shoot for making a good pass, and if not, I'm gonna turn some more stuff up and maybe make a second pass, depending on how time goes today. But I'm here. We did it, gentlemen. Proud of you.
Made it.
We were just saying we're going to be happy to ride in a normal vehicle when we're all done, but you guys have a normal vehicle.
My butt says otherwise.
I bet. That's a long time. Thought you guys would catch us on the highway there.
Well, we wasn't sure if you were trying to take a fancy dancy way.
Well,
and,
usually
You
they
weren't
have...
making any turns that my thing said.
and so we went straight past get back on 23. And I said, fuck it, if they went a different way, I'm flipping around, we're taking the way I know.
No, we got, I told us to get back on 23, and
Yeah, that's because
but
you took us out over 8 miles outside our
That
way.
was awesome. Well,
Well,
I figured
normally
when it
those
said
exits-
exit A, I
usually
thought that meant the first exit.
well, when it said exit only, I didn't realize it was just exit B only, not exit A and B. Usually they're exit A
He's
and
like,
B.
I don't know why he had me just put this in because he's not listening to him.
Well, we could have made it over, but you guys had a car next to you or something. And
Yeah, I didn't want to be
I have a
dangerous.
question. Why are we in grass and not on pavement?
Because we got a nice tree here.
Because we want shade.
We have a shade. We could be on pavement instead of in muddy grass.
You want to be on hot pavement on an
I'd rather
88-degree
not be in
day?
mud.
Well, this ain't mud.
Who's changing your tires in the hot heat? Let's put it to you that way.
This ain't mud. One of the best parts about these sick adventures is the sick machine here. They pass out hot dogs and ice cream bars. And we got to put a shout out to the Aussies in here. Hey guys,
Hell yeah!
how y'all doing?
What's going on?
Do I get to pull the horn?
Sorry, man, this side.
Oh, I gotta walk around the other side. And if you're lucky enough, they let you pull the horn. Where's it at?
Pull my rod.
Right here. Pull it
Yeah,
this way or down?
down.
Down. Plug your ears. That is great. Order on this side. Do you still have ice cream bars?
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure.
And one hot dog. Are you passing out the hot dogs today?
They're cooking.
Oh, my brother wanted a hot dog.
They'll be ready. How many would you like?
I just need one.
Just one bar?
Nobody else wanted any more, but when the hot dogs are done, my brother's in a wheelchair.
Okay. So
Right over there with the Beetle. Beetle?
In the middle, yeah. We just ran out and we're trying to catch up with the heat because it put some heat into it, trips the inverter, so just trying to get them warm, you know.
Cook them slow and good.
Slow and good.
Well, good job this week, guys. Day 7, folks. We'll make my first pass, see how it is, and I'll decide whether or not I want to make another pass. Wish me luck. All right.
Our next pair, just about ready to roll to the water box. It's 3 Volkswagen Beetles that joined us at the beginning, and this is the last one remaining. Pulling power away from it and slowing it down.
Well, that's it. I haven't decided if I'm going to run again. I threw the belt off. I got to get the belt
GMC Sierra
off.
left-hand side, the full size going 655 at 105.
I got to check the back of the car.
With Josh.
But I gotta check the rear of the car because I think I might have scraped something. But good job, Simon.
You made it! Did you shit yourself?
I did.
That's what they said.
Did you hear? Oh, you didn't hear it. He goes.
Denali Envoy, I believe. That's the upper scale version. Nothing but the best here on 6 Michigan miles.
He was one of 3 and the only guy to make it the entire week with a final average, including a big wheel stand on his last run, of 783. Clinton Shanedigger with the 56 VW is your winner in Beetle. Did it hurt anything, Clinton? Because that came up pretty hard.
You heard his name.
Just scared me.
Oh, okay.
But it's not pronounced that way.
It's not? What's it pronounced as?
Shy digger.
Shy?
You actually got it right on my name the first time, and then you butchered it on his run.
That's why I say if you come up and correct me, I'll get it right 50% of the time.
You got mine right.
Alright, let's get a big cheer. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Cool. Thank you, guys.
4 hours just